second salad, again a bean salad. The beans are fresh in the garden, so I'm tending to use them quite a lot these days. So I've blanched these beans for about 5 minutes in boiling water, and then cut them into small pieces, because I'm going to mix them with a mixed bean, a tinned mixed bean. Now the tinned mixed bean I have rinsed, because you don't want that sort of sticky liquid around them. It'll make them mushy and not so pleasant. So I've washed those, rinsed those off and drained them. And I'm going to add the green beans to that. I use quite a lot of green beans because I feel that they make it much fresher and lighter, and you don't need too heavy a bean. I'm now going to add some freshly ground black pepper. And I'm going to make a dressing. Now when you're making the dressing, what you're going to need is basically 1 part lemon juice, 1 part oil, and 3 parts of a cream. So I've got coconut cream that I'm going to use, and I'm going to make up a mixture, a dressing for the salad. And then I'm going to add a lot of chopped parsley. And that parsley is actually what makes this dish. So once again, I'm going to use my lovely herb scissors and chop a lot of parsley. This parsley is also fresh from the garden. So really don't be shy about the parsley. It's good, healthy, cleansing stuff anyway. You can put a lot of it in. This is also a dish you can add to. It's also very good with sliced mushrooms. So if you were fortunate enough to have mushrooms, fresh mushrooms, you could slice some fresh mushrooms into that. And now for your dressing, here I've got 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to add that, 1/3 of a cup of the coconut milk. So I need 1/3 of a third, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to this, just 1/3 of a cup. A third of a cup, and a little bit of salt. Fair amount actually, because you've got all the beans, so you don't want it to be too unsalted. And just a pinch of sugar. And I'm going to whiz that up and then dress the salad. So I've got a fairly smooth, creamy lemon dressing here, which I'm going to add to the beans. Now, there's nothing stopping you using a different dressing. You could use a vinaigrette or any other dressing of your choice. And this is just an example of what you can do. So I'm now going to toss that together, and I have more than adequate dressing on there, and ready to be plated. So I'm going to plate the bean salad now. I'm going to use one of Marge Wallace's most beautiful plates. She's a potter working with porcelain in Harare, but she really is phenomenal, and it's just such a luxury to have one of her plates. And here we have our plated mixed bean salad.